welcome to vlog 9. We left you in vlog 8. We had tarpaulin on the roof in the hope that it would help with our leaky duck hatch. However, before we put the tarpaulin on the roof, Paul was sorting out the engine and unfortunately yet more problems.
All right? Huh? Oh. Come on then. No, it won't start. Did this the other day though, didn't it?
This was during the Christmas break, so we weren't able to get anything done with the engine and the problem that we've discovered. It wasn't ticking over. It wasn't even trying to come on. That was the problem with it. So the workshop is now open again after the Christmas period. So it is in there currently now. But during this vlog, obviously we still had the problem of no engine.
The engine's not even turning on.
That's the face of a frustrated man. Bless him. Actually, let's rewind a little bit here because I've missed something else out. You may have noticed our boat's been turned around. Yeah, that didn't quite go to plan. Went down to the boat to get some work done on it. I didn't go with him on this occasion, and he went to turn it round just so we had easier access to the duck hatch, and it's easier to get the dog on and off on the back rather than walking all the way along. And this happened.
We are stuck. We only have reverse gear, so we are stuffed at the moment because we can't move anywhere. We are halfway across, well, we're across the marina, blocking it, trapped where we are, tied up with only a reverse gear. That's where we are, waiting for assistance. And I was just over there. See my van in the distance. But now I'm trapped on the other side. Ah well, boating world, eh? The boating world. So Chris has gone off to the workshop, which is over there, luckily enough. Get some assistance so we can somehow get it fixed. He's a great lad, Chris, very helpful guy. I said to him I wanted to move the boat earlier, but I was a bit nervous because I've never done it before, and he went, I'll come on board with you. So he put it in reverse and we got out, and then it just wouldn't stop. We had to jump off to stop it hitting another boat, and we're tied up to a pontoon at the moment, so that's how we are. Lovely weather for ducks.
I must just say though, it does seem that we've had a lot of problems with this boat, but every step of the way Wilton have helped us, and I will say that they really have been brilliant. So hats off to them. Their support during this has been brilliant. So I think I've now caught up with everything. You're up to date, so I can start this week's vlog. I hope you enjoy.
Alright, hang on. Oh, it's coming along. Oh, it's really quite warm in that corner. Oh, it needs to get hot in there. Strange way of cooking, I know, but you know, needs must and all that. Opened a couple of boxes, or we're opening a couple of boxes. We've got the Victron Blue Smart Energy Charger. So I'm just going to have a look through the instructions on that. So that'll possibly be, do a bit of a close up and all that when we're fitting it. But it's just unpacked it. Luckily enough, it came like about an hour before we left home. So can you stop ripping all the boxes open that we want to keep?
Ernie's got a new toy.
But he wants to play with our cardboard boxes.
So he'll probably rip that apart in about 5 minutes.
Yep.
And I've got this box, which is like a slim
trolley dolly.
It's only 15 centimetres, slim trolley that pulls out, that you
pulls out from underneath the unit.
Yeah,
we've
so
left,
it goes
we've
to
left
the
the
side.
slot for it to slide in and out of. Yeah, it's on wheels and it goes on the floor. You put it in and out. And you can see either side of it. So beans and tins of this, that, and the other.
More full of styrene. We'll just put that in the roof.
Days ago we ordered that, didn't we?
Yeah, it got left out when we were.
Oh yeah, blimey.
When we were down the boat for like 4 to 5 days. Yeah, we were. Again, because we got one in the picture.
God's sake.
Yes, when we were down here last time, we ordered this bit previous.
Right, what's this time? Right, so yeah, cut us a long story short, if I could, Liz, if you don't mind. Yeah, about 10 days ago, roughly, we ordered it. I think we were down there at the time. We got it Wednesday night.
Right, balls up of it.
No, it's alright.
Anyway, the thing is, the guy, the delivery guy, photographed it and left by my car.
Behind your car.
On the drive. And my stepson round to feed the cats. So I said to him, oh, can you grab the parcel in? He's like, there's no parcel there. So we were like, oh, someone's taken it. And then after we get back, 2 days after we get back, the neighbour knocks at the door. I took your parcel in for you.
Because it was raining.
Luckily, I haven't told them that yet. I haven't told the company. I've still got them hunting it down. What's that then?
Ready. Basically, in a minute.
It's ready in a minute.
No.
I've never seen that happen.
What is it?
So they've got.
What are they? What is it?
Caught in the. Went in, so they've got to come back out again.
Right, yeah.
No, that's the right one, yeah.
Off the van. I can't believe it. I literally picked it up and it fell apart.
Ah, brilliant.
How did that happen?
There you go.
She's walking over there.
But don't put them back together. Don't put them in the same hand. Because you're going to go like that and they're going to get back together again. And it might be like...
I'm so nervous. Quick.
Give me the... I don't want that. I want that in there, look, in that bundle. Thank you. Thank you. Well done.
That's beautiful.
Got beans?
No. First meal.
Down on the stove. Well, the whole
First
just
meal
warmed up
cooked on the stove and now about to be eaten on the breakfast bar. Love it.
Back I go again to making the trolley. It took so long. I don't know why it took me so long. It might have been the space. It might have been every now and again I stopped to fuss Ernie. But it did seem to take half the night. But finally, she was made and completed. Woohoo!
She loves all this, you know. She's as happy as a pig in you know what. She loves her DIY and her art and all the rest of it. Always happy to have a go. And then go. Oh. Oh. Can you get your coolness out of the van? I was only trying to sit down. Just wanted to have a breather after a long day. Early start and all that. Been to the workshop first, you see, before we came down here. Oh no, what's she done wrong now? Oh no, something's wrong. Oh no. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Don't know. Anyway, you know what they say. Happy wife, happy life. Oh, she seems happy. Yay!
Because the handle sticks out a little bit too much, doesn't it?
It's alright, I might have to just adjust that wood at the back.
Oh, it's the wood at the back.
That's alright, I'll just cut that out of the
So
way.
it's just a little wood.
I'll cut that out of the way.
Oh, you know what though? It could. No, it might not have been that. It might have just been this.
Oh, you
It
plonker.
might have been. Let me see. No, it's the skirt.
It's hitting the skirt, I suppose, at the moment. Yeah, she's been putting up some shelves here for Liz so she can put her ornaments up, etc. We've got a bottom shelf which covers up the coal bin. That's quite a handy one. A bit wider, so you get like a plant or something on. Ernie's chewing my cuffs on my jacket all the time. I don't know why. Yeah, we're just going to be looking. We're down for a few days, so we're going to be looking at getting the sink plumbed in, possibly the gas hob as well, and possibly some kitchen unit doors on. Probably have another look at the duck hatch.
Stop it! Stop it!
Obviously, Liz is busy tonight. Liz has already put up one set of curtains.
Oh yeah.
So,
I'll show you those in a minute.
Yeah,
Don't stop
to be
stacking
said,
me.
yeah. So,
Ernie!
okay. Anyway, I'm going to crack on and leave you two to it then.
Yeah, what am I doing? I've done a set of curtains. No, I'll show them in a minute on the. I've done close-ups of that. And I've just put some artwork on the wall, but I'm not entirely sure I like the way I've put them.
So your next shelf as well before you put the candle. Do you want to go exactly? In between this part?
No, I want to go just underneath the gunner.
Oh, another
There,
shelf.
down a little bit, down a little bit. There.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, we've got 23 and a 4 in it. And you could have this one slightly wider as well.
Yes, please. Yeah. Wider.
So, what, the edge of that's sort of there?
Yeah.
So it's a slight sort of step. Yeah, look. Oh no.
Yeah.
You want it on the angle like that, look.
Yeah.
So I could do it about there, then just past the socket.
Okay.
So it sort of hides it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Good thinking, Batman. So...
I'm not sure I like them. If you look, I just think darker curtains would look better. If anything, like black curtains, maybe. I've put some of my artwork up. I'm showing you here. It's now off the wall. I didn't like it. I had it in the bathroom as a set of 3. I'll show you a picture of that now so you can see. And it worked because it was the right way up. I thought it worked. So I've now brought it to the bow and it just doesn't sit right with me. I think I just want, rather than these 2, one to go in the middle.
Right, for the final shelving. I think this is how the wife wanted it. I'll probably find out later. We'll be sitting down having a cup of tea or coffee or whatever, and she'll suddenly go,
Oh, I wouldn't have minded if perhaps that shelf should have been perhaps about 2 inches lower.
you know? And at that point, I'll probably look for the nearest pub and leave her with the tools.
Here we go. Again. Duck hatch.
Looking at the duck hatch again.
Look at the rust on that.
Looks like the seal runs inwards. This piece is running, this section there.
Yeah,
is
running
inwards,
this way.
So eventually
Yeah.
the water's going to find its way in. You can't. This should be angled outwards. Water does creep into the doorway slightly. It should hit that and then run out. But that is the wrong angle.
Well, they wouldn't have
And
built
these
the
are
boat
metal
wrong
doors.
though, is it?
No, that's wrong. And these are metal doors, so it'll need grinding down so I can put an angle piece in. And then a new piece of timber on top of there to make that rebate again. Slightly different approach, still using tin foil. Obviously, all very temporary.
Right, so in theory...
In theory, as long as I don't get a hole in the tin foil, it can't come in. In theory.
Wrong one first though, you know that, don't you?
Oh, okay. Glad you're here.
That one really needs slamming to actually shut it anyway. Otherwise it'll leak.
Right, so, yes. Look at that. Don't make it better than it was. There's only one little area where there's a hole there, so, and that's tight, so maybe we'll get away with it. It should be a big improvement, I'll try. Yeah, only that little area there might get a leak.
Oh, well, you've got a nice silver effect inside now. Okay.
And you can have it in various different methods. You can have it up if you like,
Yes, please.
or you can have it down.
Have it up. Try again. Duck hatch. Repair.
Number
1, 2, 3. This is 4. No, polystyrene,
Oh yeah.
then tin foil, then tarpaulin, now back to tin foil.
Oh yeah.
Right. Now, bear with me on this, because instead of white on said wall, I've decided, don't forget this is going to be tiled. I've decided to go black. I know what you're thinking. What are you doing, love? It doesn't dry shiny, it dries matte. But I think it ties in nice. So you've got essentially the dining room part of our boat. It's black. Got a black dining room. Turn the lights out to show you. So it doesn't make it that dark, considering it is a bit of a miserable day. I'm going to make it into a blackboard. It can be probably quite useful just to, I don't know, make points of when we filled up with water. You know, that sort of thing. What days we need to move, and I don't know what sort of notes we would write on there, but to-do list probably, which we'd need to probably extend it out all along here if we were to do a to-do list. But just getting the tiles finished off.
It's not finished off. It's moved further along. They are not going to be finished today.
My version of finished off.
Yeah, well.
It just means they're not going to be grouted, but
They're not going to be finished. They don't grouted. You dream on.
What do you mean?
Notice it's dark out there.
well, yeah, it
Which
gets dark.
means I'll be going out somewhere to get some food soon. End of day working. Really, I don't know why I'm working when it's dark.
4 o'clock.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's 5 o'clock, isn't it? It's 5 o'clock all day long. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah,
5.
You are so funny. Or it's 25 past 5 or something.
It's, no, it's 10 to 5. I've got cabbage cream egg, sorry, in my mouth.
I can always tell when
Well, it's 10 to 5.
I can always tell when you're lying. Your lips move.
10 to 5.
Is that right? Getting there, isn't it? To be fair. He's getting there.
Coming to the end of another stay. Another weekend of DIY on our boat. Taps in. Not else much here. Oh, the waste is now plumbed in. So we've got no water, but we can use the sink to at least put water down. Tiles, new micro, the one we are plugged in to 240. Tiles not quite complete, nearly there. And then I feel like we didn't really do a lot actually. We got the sofa in, dining room, painted black with the blackboard, needs rubbing down, refilling. That's not the finished article. That gives it that. And then into the lounge, going to change those curtains. Batten got done. TV on the wall. New sofa. Take you through. Bookshelf complete. Obviously I need to do the walls again. We think the duck hatch tin foil has finally worked. There doesn't seem to be new leaks there, so hopefully I can, when I next come down, I can get the second coat of the wall paint done. And that's what it looks like from this angle. So yeah, that's a wrap, isn't it, Ernie?